ladies.
You just listen to the old Pork Chop Express here now and take his advice on a dark and stormy night when the lightning's crashing and the thunder's rolling and the rain.
Happy Halloween, Valhalla! Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Mornings of Mischief. I'm your host, Stone Loki, and with me today, of course, is my co-host here on ZeroHour, Zeropium. What is going on, my brother? How are you doing?
Deep in that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting. Good morning, Loki. Good morning, chat. Happy Halloween to everybody. So glad you're all here for this wonderful spooktacular event we call Halloween in all of Valhalla. Glad you're here.
Heck yeah, good morning. I almost said good evening. God, where am I?
It's
good
evening
morning.
For some.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Psychodorp 9 is here. Good morning, my friend Gun Bunny. What is up, Gun Bunny? The Madman. Mark the Infinitely Tired is here. Good morning, Mark. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Keely Roll Tide. The Lady, Arwen Avalon. Good morning, Arwen. How are you doing? The Mad Doctor of Disaster and Destruction, Adega Outlaw is here. Good morning, Adega. The Guardian of the Void, Lady Mist. Good morning, Lady Mist. So good to see you here. How are you doing? Man Squatch, what is up, Man Squatch? Good morning. Chris Persia, the Wrench of Wrenches and the Wrench of the North. Good morning, my friend. He says, happy birthday yesterday to our very own God of Mischief, Loki. Skull, my friend. Thank you so much for the member chat, brother. That is very much appreciated. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I had a really good weekend. It was really nice to get to just relax and stay away. I stayed away. I might have like put some comments and some stuff, but I pretty much stayed away and went out to dinner Saturday night. And then didn't do anything yesterday. You didn't do anything for your birthday? Oh my God, Loki. No, I didn't do anything. But that's what I didn't want to do anything. I worked on a speaker setup on my TV, and that was it. That was it. I didn't do anything. I just
It's
kind of hung out and hung
still
around.
eventful. Hey, man, you know what? Sometimes doing nothing is the best thing to do.
That's right.
Yeah, man. It's your birthday. You can do whatever you want. If you just want to chill out and veg all day, happy to you.
That's right. But sometimes when you're talking about video games, doing nothing sometimes is very, very bad. And doing too much, trying to fix something that isn't broken. Although I would say in Resident Evil 4's case, the PC version is kind of all over the place if you don't have an older PC to play it on. But they've got some mods out there, but you shouldn't have to fix a game. And far too much I see games being abandoned, old games being abandoned. Dead Space is very, very guilty of this. Dead Space is very, very guilty of this because the PC versions don't work, and the graphics options don't work, and it can get really frustrating trying to get games to work when they've just pretty much been abandoned. And of course that's EA, so that's Electronic Arts.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't care.
Yeah, which is kind of a shame after you hear all the talk and hype about the new coat of paint that the Dead Space is getting and stuff like that. So I don't know. Oh man, Punkwater, don't get me started on Bayonetta. I haven't played it yet, but I heard all of the drama going on about the voice actress who shall remain nameless, trying to get people to boycott it. And then, of course, the lovely Jennifer Hale comes in and picks up the pieces. She's so reliable, but yeah, if you haven't checked it out, guys, I'm sure it's a lot of fun. It's Bayonetta, everybody's favorite long-haired ass kicking heroine there. So yeah.
And Chris Persia brings this up. That's something that they did in the original Resident Evil remake, which I mean was absolutely glorious. I love that game. They added in parts of the story that were original ideas when they tried to make the first game, and they just said, well, we don't have enough engine, we don't have enough time, there's things that get left on the cutting room floor that originally weren't supposed to be left, but they just didn't either have the time or the technology to do it. So I can believe that. I can believe there's going to be new experiences. The problem is that they really pissed a lot of people off. Capcom pissed a lot of people off with RE3 because there's huge chunks of that game that are just gone. They're just gone.
And considering how short the campaign was, if you know what you're doing, you can fly through that in one sitting. So I mean that in itself for a full price game, beautifully graphicked and whatnot. All that aside, man, this day and age, you really got to get your money's worth. And if it's not giving it to you, that's just a real big disappointment.
That's right. That's right. Punkwater says the drama was dumb. I pre-ordered it and didn't care.
Hell yeah, it's what you should do.
Psychodorf 9 with the $10 super chat. New game report. Vampires and wares are real in Night City. There's a werewolf cairn under Saiton Tower, and the Bruja vampire clan are fighting with a Russian corp for Little Italy.
Is this in Cyberpunk? I mean, Night City. I'm thinking, is this a new DLC for Cyberpunk or something? I honestly have no idea.
I would pay for that.
I mean,
it was Vampire the Masquerade.
Yeah,
in Night City. Yeah, I would pay for that.
Hell yeah! As Valhalla's resident little hidden vampire, I would totally support that.
You're what?
Valhalla's resident vampire, because I tend to be awake while the city sleeps.
Oh, no wonder you like bacon.
As well as all of you. Spicy Halloween bacon. I've never had that before. Mm-hmm. Oh, my. I do believe so, Arwen. If we're talking Cyberpunk, that it was tabletop originally back in the 80s, like an old school pen and paper D&D kind of thing. If we're not talking Cyberpunk, then I honestly have no idea. I'm out. See ya.
Psychodorf 5 says Loki. No, it's a game I'm running.
Gotcha. All right. All right. Okay, we're up to speed now. Vampires and werewolves, I'm there.
Spicy pepper bacon.
Spicy pepper bacon. Jeez.
And oh my fucking God, does Halloween bacon taste like candy corn? What the fuck?
I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Or does the candy corn taste like bacon?
So to just in case you didn't know, to bring everybody up to speed, 6 years passed since the biological disaster in Raccoon City. That's the second game. So 6 years passed from the second game. Leon Kennedy, one of the survivors of the incident, has been recruited as an agent reporting directly to the President of the United States. So far, it sounds like everything's the same. With the experience of multiple missions on his back, Leon is sent to rescue the president's kidnapped daughter, Ashley. He tracks her to a secluded European village where there is something terribly wrong with the villagers, and the curtain rises on the story of daring rescue and grueling horror. Leon S. Kennedy is a rookie cop. When the Raccoon City incident took place 6 years ago, he has become an agent working directly under the President of the United States, having gone through many different missions since the incident. Leon has matured significantly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Locations. Secluded European village surrounded by a forest rumored to be home to an eerie cult.
Indeed. Raccoon City, that was his first day on the job. So, hey, welcome to the hard times, Leon.
And I mean, it looks good. The pictures look really good. Let me share this. We're going to look at some of these pictures. We are going to look at some of these pictures.
I do remember, while you filter through those, I do remember firing that game up initially when it came out. Having really only experienced Resident Evil the first go around on the the GameCube remake, which was also quite excellent, might I add. Happy 20th anniversary to that one too. Yeah, that does look nice. Very nice. I wasn't really sure what to expect. I mean, drastically obvious were the new camera controls and the over-the-shoulder thing like that. But I just remember those first few moments going through the forest, and then you run into a few of those villagers, and the sounds and the eeriness, man, it had you on edge. It had me on edge, that's for sure.
Looks really good, though.
Yeah, it does.
It does look really good.
Behold the mighty skulls of corruption.
Will it be scary, though?
I don't know. I mean, time will tell. I think that in itself poses a little bit of a challenge to the designers and the developers, because obviously if you've already played it before, you kind of know what to expect. I mean, from Resident Evil as a whole, you expect it to be creepy, and Resident Evil 4 being kind of like their pinnacle of creation there, you already know what to expect. So I think that would all depend on how much this version is going to differ from the previous one as pertains to, you know, the environment and the enemies you face and the story itself. I'm assuming they would keep most of that intact, save for the few extra new things they're going to put in there. But we'll see what they do to see if they can make this more creepy than expected. So I'm intrigued, to say the least. I just hope it goes well.
So do I. Captain Fandom Nerd with $2 super chat says, happy Halloween and belated birthday. Thank you so very much, Captain Fandom Nerd, for that $2 super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes, brother. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla, and this one is just for you and Psycho Dwarf 9. Skull!
A dollar? I've never seen a dollar. Nobody's got a dollar. Let us see the dollar. There it is. It's beautiful. Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill.
Take your hat off, boy. That's a dollar bill. So the collector's edition, you get the Resident Evil 4 and a steel book.
Because of course, there has to be a collector's edition.
Oh yeah, you get an extra DLC pack product code, digital soundtrack, a Leon Kennedy action figure,
ooh,
art book, special map, and a collector's box. which
You know,
has the Stars logo and some
yeah.
other stuff.
I bet it's made of plastic. Everyone's gonna bitch about it. The extra DLC pack product code. Man,
Yeah.
just throw it in the base game, guys. Come on, just include it. Because if you're not gonna include it at release, then just don't do it at all. I mean, I know they probably got a roadmap for stuff like this, and they go, "Oh, buy your collector's edition, get all this free shit." Guys, come on, just
And pre-order bonuses, don't forget that. Deluxe
yeah,
and
of
Collector's
course.
Edition, get an
Yeah.
a gold attaché case, a classic attaché case, which all that is it makes your inventory look different. That's all it is.
Wow.
It makes your inventory space look different. So it doesn't
What?
really do anything for you.
Jeez,
A
I gotta buy
handgun
this.
charm, a handgun ammo charm, which hangs off of your gun, and a green herb charm that hangs off your gun. None of those do anything. for you
Man,
in the
well,
game.
green herbs are useless without the red ones anyway. Come on, guys.
So you'll also, if you get the collector's edition or you get the digital deluxe edition, if I'm not mistaken, you will get these costumes for Leon, 2 costumes for Ashley, a pair of sunglasses that are in the game, in-game sunglasses,
Okay.
a shotgun, and a handgun in the game.
All right. So, how much you want to bet that shotgun and handgun are just going to be useless by the time you start upgrading all your other shit from
Oh, yeah.
Mr. What are you buying?
What are you buying?
Hey, did anyone make a mistake like me and shoot the merchant, then realize he doesn't come
Oops.
back?
Oops.
Let's reload that save there.
Werewolf Jesus with the $2 super chat. What is up, my friend? Says Fanta time. You want a
Fanta
Fanta? You want a Fanta? You want a Fanta?
Santa Fanta.
Says, Mexican Iron Man Fanta.
Woo.
Skull. Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta. Fanta wants a Fanta. Don't you wanna Fanta? Mexican Iron Man wants a Fanta. Fanta. John
Yummy.
Candy as Mexican Iron Man on an island drinking
Oh
Fanta.
my god. Whew.
If you need to know more about Mexican Iron Man, please go to his website.
All right then.
You missed that on Friday night.
I miss a lot of things. I am far too often away when the world is at play. Hey, a poet, and I don't know it. But damn, do I sure show it. I'm sorry. Oh God, what happened? Went off the rails again.
Okay, so let's take a look at Dead Space real quick.
Space.
I'm gonna get Resident Evil. I know I'm gonna get Resident Evil. Capcom, you know, they've continued to put out good products lately, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But
yeah, I mean it's worth a shot. I just hope it's worth the money. Oh, look, it's Vampire Loki.
it is. Why isn't the share screen thing coming up?
I don't know. We're loading the loading screen.
That's really weird.
This is
Okay.
what
I'm gonna
happens.
remove that.
Oh well,
Next time.
it wasn't meant to be.
We're gonna try that one more time.
3, 2, 1.
Dead Space official site share.
Maybe
There we
EA
go.
doesn't. Oh, there we go.
Okay, so
His helmet looks a little more square this time around.
oh yeah, so I had heard about Callisto Protocol first. Callisto Protocol is the game coming out by the people who originally made this game.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that one too. I'm hoping they can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that.
They can do something with that.
So oh my god, the EA app is here. I don't care about
Oh
the
my
EA
god!
app.
Download the app, guys, so they can count on your mobile device how many ways they're gonna rip you off this time.
A deeper and more immersive experience. This remake brings jaw-dropping visual fidelity, suspenseful atmospheric audio, and improvements to gameplay.
So basically, 2 out of those 3 things are going to be brand new because that thing was already flawless with its atmosphere.
Undead Ramen says, OMFG, do not pre-order.
No, don't pre-order anything, guys. Just wait till it comes out. This day and age, you really don't know what you're going to get. Unless there's something like a Leon statue that says, oh my God, I have to have that.
Badass says, hail Zeropium. I don't know if you celebrate Halloween in Canada, but if you do, happy Halloween.
I mean, in all honesty, do you all think we're like cavemen Eskimos up here? Or
Adega Outlaw says the village has a third-person view in the new gold edition, and his daughter is a playable character. I was playing that last night. Here is an issue I have, though. The Mercenaries mode, Adega, is not in third person. You can play third person in the campaign. You can play third person in the new DLC Rose, but you cannot play third person in Mercenaries. So
that's very, very odd.
So
very strange.
Happy Dinosaur 8000 says pre-orders are for suckers.
Yeah.
Immerse yourself in next-gen sci-fi horror. Wait a minute.
Oh,
this is last gen.
Yeah. This
or
is
last gen.
It's last gen with a coat of paint. I mean, let's be real here.
From the frighteningly detailed rooms and workspaces of slaughtered crew to the eerie atmospheric sounds of a desolate spaceship, you'll explore a stunning sci-fi setting full of unpredictable, intense moments without interruption.
Now,
no loading screens.
I was going to say, what do you think they mean by that? No loading screens whatsoever?
No loading screens whatsoever.
You're
going to be able to go from one side of the ship to the other side of the ship without any load screens.
That's kind of interesting. We'll see how well it does.
Unravel the mysteries aboard the USG Ishimaru, also called the Boat of the Dead.
You know, the real mystery is how to correctly pronounce the goddamn name there. Ishimura. I probably just butchered the hell out of that.
Following an expanded narrative experience, uncover the dark secrets behind the events aboard the USG Ishimura through the final logs of the ill-fated crew and your encounters with the few survivors that remain. Okay, so what they're trying to expanded narrative experience is Isaac's going to talk more. So the only time Isaac talks in the original game is the beginning of the game and the end of the game. That's it. He doesn't talk at any other time. People send him messages, but he doesn't talk back. They are fixing that by giving him dialogue to converse back and forth with people when there are talking moments. So you don't have to worry about like, hey, what's up, girly girl? I'm like in engineering and suddenly a monster jumps out and stabs you in the ass and kills you. No, nothing like that's going to happen because you're not going to be talking when there is death happening. So
yeah,
improvise to survive. Confront the nightmare aboard the USG Ishimura with genre-defining strategic gameplay. Repurpose and upgrade. Wait a minute, genre-defining? No, Resident Evil 4 did that.
Is this going to be tower defense? Like, what do they mean by strategic gameplay? You're going to have to take cover, eat food, sleep,
I think they're talking about the fact that you've got to dismember the monsters.
Oh, kind of like what we did originally all those years ago. Oh, okay.
And it's not genre defining because they did it in other games before.
Yeah.
Repurpose and upgrade Isaac's engineering tools to creatively defeat enemies with precision. They're talking about freezing and
Wow.
Okay, so Dead Space 2008. Oh, look, the guy's holding an Xbox. How funny. Oh my God, that's so hilarious. He's got an Xbox.
How original.
And 2023.
There's an Xbox in there somewhere. No, Mark, we don't talk out the side of their head. The side of our heads. I actually
So
don't know what you mean by that.
wow, that's cool. Okay, so 2008. Oh, you still got the
Wow.
Xbox. 2022 or
It
2023.
it looks like a case you would now carry your
Now,
Xbox in.
here's the problem. This picture is from the PC version. This is not from the Xbox 360. It actually looks a lot cleaner and less, oh my God, there's so much light in the Xbox version. Okay, so the Xbox 360, I know you're like, oh my God, how can that look better than PC, Loki? Well, back then, yeah, it could.
I'm sorry,
That
Mark.
looks just bad.
I didn't get that reference. I was like, oh, buddy, don't worry about that guy. Yeah, it does look quite gorgeous. The attention to detail there is very nice. So I'm very interested to see if this is all just going to be one giant platform you can wander around with. How those are gonna hold up. So I am quite intrigued by the remake. I hope it does well. I hope it's worth it. Because it's big bad EA. You never really know. But
That's true.
I'm sure they realize the fan base that are going
Oh, they
to
don't care.
They
don't
wouldn't
fucking care.
they I know in as a whole probably not, but you got to think strategically. The fan base that's going to invest in this thing, man, you don't want to piss off that mob. Not that they care anyway, like you said.
So Snowdub, what is up, brother? Skull and Tuck and Roll says, I bought this game day one. I seen the similarities from the movie The Thing. By the way, John Carpenter has shown interest in making a Dead Space movie. I would love that.
That'd be cool.
Get Carpenter involved.
Be The Thing in space.
Absolutely.
Only with a much broader platform to play with.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Oh, that's exactly what we need. Humanity ends here. Pre-order now. Yada yada yada.
Don't pre-order.
Pre-order now. Let's see what our pre-order options are.
Ooh, this will be
PlayStation, Xbox, Steam, Epic, limited run. Okay,
limited
we're
run.
gonna.
So there will be a physical version if limited runs get their hands in that. Contains flashing images. Uh-oh.
We're not gonna. Oh, yeah, more pictures. Yeah, they got video, but I'm not gonna play the video. That looks ominous as fuck. Him standing there like that.
Yeah, somebody broke something there. Oh my.
January 27th, 2023. What does the special edition have in it? Let's see. Digital Deluxe Edition includes, oh my God, there's a helmet with, tell me that's not the deer. Tell me those are hands and not antlers. I swear to God, if they have that Twitch thought with antlers that thinks it's a deer.
Oh my God.
I swear to God. So you get the standard edition, deluxe edition, has infested, uniform outfit, lone survivor, adventure, bloody, and sacrificed. So you're going to get different outfits. 5 exclusive cosmetics, 3 unique suits, and 2 suit textures. It's everything you need to look your best while surviving the horrors aboard the USG Ishimura. Oh my God, it's got like dress up. We're going to like dress him up like a Barbie.
Oh. Yeah, that's scary.
Oh, look, it's dismemberment.
Oh, wow. Yeah, kind of like we did back in 2008.
It looks good though. It's just got to play good.
It does look good. I will say that. Yeah. What's their approximate hard drive space on that?
Let's see.
50
for
gigs.
PC, 50 gigs.
It's not bad
So
at
16
this current time.
This is all like mid to low level specs too.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know somebody out there is going to be like, "Oh my God, Loki, an RTX 2070 is not mid." Yes, it is. Okay, it's a whole generation behind, and it's a 70. So yes, I will say that an RTX 2070 is mid grade now. It's almost 2 generations behind once the 4090s come out. So yeah. Requires a 64-bit processor and operating system. Windows 10, 64-bit plus, a Ryzen 5, iCore 5. This is all mid-level shit. Mid to low-level shit. 16 gigabytes of RAM. Radeon RX 6700 XT or GeForce RTX 2070. I mean, it doesn't need it. It's low level for a remake. This is really low level, and that's recommended. If you can get this motherfucker to play on a GTX 1070, that's a potato.
Yeah, I'm sure you could.
That is a potato. Potato.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wonder how much of this they're actually rebuilding from the ground up. Because they could have easily just taken the original and slapped new coats of paint on it.
So I've got to ask before we move on. Why do I want to trust a company that continually screws its fan base? They have abandoned for years. They have abandoned Dead Space on PC. They will not patch it. You cannot run Dead Space or Dead Space 2 with more than 8 cores. Or it might be 4. I can't even remember now. If you have more, like I have a 16 core processor, will not run. I've got to patch it. I've got to patch it with a fan patch. Like a community patch, not a fucking EA patch. EA's the one who needed to patch it. And all they had to do was have a tech sit there and recognize more cores than it had. But some motherfucker over at EA was like, you know what? You're never going to have more than this many cores ever. So like, don't even worry about having the game ready to use like that much. Because it crashes when you load it. So why am I going to trust a company that does not give a fuck about its back catalog at all? All they have to do is patch it. It'd take a guy like a couple of days to do that. One guy, sit him in a room, say, fix the game. And have him fix the damn game. And they can't do it.
Just put it out. People will pay. We'll fix it later. Or we won't fix it at all.
This game has been enhanced for a modern day audience. Kiss my fat
a modern day audience. What the hell could that possibly mean?
Yes, right there. Undead Ramen. Because this time it'll be different. Everyone before last time they got screwed by EA.
Yeah. That's why I say, I mean, if you're like me, ladies and gentlemen, wait. Don't pre-order anything. Just wait. See what the general public has to say because they're the ones that are still filling the pockets.
Zero?
Yes.
You have a message.
I'll check it later. So in other news today, I was thinking, you know, what was the that was my failed attempt to deflect the issue. No, I haven't even read the message. Not going to. Be gone. I would have been interested in a sequel, but I don't need a new version of the same game I already own. But Snowdub, it's modernized. It's upgraded. It's going to have new things in it, new dismemberments, new guns, new costumes. That's totally going to be worth the 80 or 90 bucks you're going to have to fork over to get this and play it all over again. Totally worth it.
Aha.
Yeah. I was being sarcastic. Mwah.
Why am I only finding this on Steam? I'm trying to find a Konami page for Silent Hill, but
maybe they don't want you looking up anything Silent Hill.
It's true.
Maybe they're doing away with the past and saying, no, pay attention to the new one we have coming out after we pissed everybody off taking PT offline.
So let me go straight to Konami. Unless the Konami page, because it's like, nope. Okay, so there we go. All right, we'll go straight to Konami. I swore I'm not going to buy this. I'm not. It's out of principle over what they did to Metal Gear. What they did to Hideo Kojima. I'm just not going to buy it out of principle. Let's see. Silent Hill 2.
Another
or language.
Another
English.
remake. Now with new features, aka bugs and microtransactions. Spend 40 cents to replace the battery in your flashlight.
I already did that.
See, Konami's broke today.
Why
folks.
do I have to enter my birthday more than once? Stupid piece of crap.
Maybe they know.
Oh, it's like,
right.
no.
Okay, Konami can fuck off for the day. They're broken. Yep.
Okay,
let that be a premonition of how this one's gonna go.
There we go. Okay. I had to accept cookies. Fucking stupid thing.
Buh.
Ascension. How many damn Silent Hill games are they coming out with?
Oh, geez. I don't know.
Return to Silent Hill.
I say you folks stick with one and see how well you do with that.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Oh. They can't afford to share something on their own website. Oh my God,
no. They can't afford to share something on their own website.
Wow.
All right,
well,
let's look up the PS5.
Hey, can anyone actually get their hands on a PS5 yet, or are they still MIA?
I'm surprised they didn't make him a woman this time. Having received the letter from his deceased wife, they should have put her deceased wife. I can see that happening. James heads to where they shared so many memories in the hope of seeing her one more time. Silent Hill. There by the lake, he finds a woman eerily similar to her. My name is Maria, motherfucker. The woman smiles, her face, her voice, just like her. Experience a masterclass in psychological survival horror. Lauded as the best in the series on the latest hardware with chilling visuals and visceral sound. What is the obsession with remakes? Okay, so the HD super version of Silent Hill, and I'm going to close that out because I just don't give a shit. And I'm not going to play something off of YouTube on YouTube because I'm not a fucking skank. Why are they doing this again? They've got an HD remake that came out on 360. I know Konami is working on another Metal Gear pack for PS5, Series X, and PC. That'll be the culmination of all the, God help me, all the games.
Well, they've already got fucking do. I'm impressed.
They've already got an HD pack. So, their deceased partner. Holy shit. Yeah.
Kidding.
Just wait. They're gonna do another remake of everything where it's Konami sucks. Konami sucks almost as bad as EA. But they don't give a shit about their back catalog either.
Nah.
They come out with a Castlevania pack that has like 3 Game Boy games on it, and they're like, all for $39.99.
Oh God.
Get the Castlevania Super Game Boy collection for only $40. It's 3 games, so it's gotta be worth it. No bitches.
Yeah. How sad.
Loki, the reason for the remakes is corporate fear. The suits are afraid to invest in new ideas and would rather ship out proven moneymakers. Oh my God, everybody loves Dead Space. So we'll come back out with Dead Space. Everybody loves, but see, they already tried this, man, Squatch. With these HD remakes they did back on 360 and PS3. They already did that.
So the suits are afraid to invest in new ideas. Now, do you think maybe that's because new ideas they come out with nowadays are kind of shit? I mean, that's my guess. No. I think there's a lot of handcuffs put into place nowadays that really hinders what they could be capable of. It's either that or their development agendas are just completely opposite from everything that made them successful to begin with in the first place.
Well, just take one look at EA and
Yeah. I mean, come on. I mean, as soon as that Madden Ultimate Team shit started making them billions, that was the end of that. And, look at Konami. As soon as that one little flea flicker just made them millions and millions with their stupid mobile, their mobile game. I'm so sorry. Hideo was out.
That's right.
And the whole corporate chain was shaken up from top to bottom.
Okay. Take a break, get a drink.
Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over the illness from last week. I'm okay.
You're good.
I'm all right.
You need to mute for a minute and get a drink. Do whatever.
No, we're good. I'm back. I do apologize to headphone users. That was not intended.
When the creative minds are replaced by activist minds, remakes are all they can imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty sad, and that's certainly been hammered into the ground over and over and over again. Yet the past keeps repeating itself. It was not maple syrup. Contrary to popular belief, no, it was not maple syrup. I do have some, but no, it was not.
Of course you have some.
I'm sorry. It's probably the same can that I used to take a shot of during the 1-year anniversary show. That actually shows you how often I use it, which is never.
Unless the lady's over. Oh, do.
Ooh, cover me in the maple syrup.
She said you put Canadian bacon on your nipples and cover yourself in bacon syrup.
No, I put the bacon in my pants and make the lovely ladies dig for it.
Anyway, God help us. Redfall coming 2023 from Bethesda, who is another company that I'm like,
you really got to watch your steps on this one because they've. I mean, I don't even really understand what this is. Like, this is going to be a multiplayer survival game, yeah, something like that.
I'm guessing something like that, yeah.
I mean, I remember when, the the data miners and all the curious people were looking that up. And as soon as they saw the name Redfall, it's like, oh my God, Elder Scrolls 6 has a name. And then it ended up being something totally not related at all. So I'm kind of curious about this because I do enjoy a good vampire romp every now and then. But if it's going to be strictly like an online multiplayer kind of thing,
I think that's what it's going to be.
It's like, no, thanks. No, thanks. My list of MMOs is very, very small.
Top things you need to know. Redfall is everything you want from a cooperative, story-driven, first-person experience, plus everything Arcane fans have come to expect from the studio. Redfall is everything... an open world packed with mystery, a diverse roster of heroes to choose from, strategic combat that will keep you on your toes, painstakingly crafted environments, a rich narrative driving you through the world, a wide array of weapons and vampires, a lot of vampires, sneaky vampires that grab you and separate you from your team, hulking vampires capable of tearing you and your team to pieces, godlike vampires powerful enough to eclipse the sun, arcane vampires.
Oh my. Oh no, it's the birthday loop again.
The birthday loop again.
Shit. The horrors.
1776.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Fucking YouTube video.
Oh geez, watch this. Loki and Zero react to a YouTube trailer on YouTube.
Redfall has to offer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so they said a large cast of characters, 4 people.
Large diverse. Yeah, large diverse collection. So yeah, that's going to be great.
Layla Ellison, a biomedical engineering student who interned at a research facility where something went very wrong, leaving her with intense telekinetic ability. Jacob Boyer, an ex-military sharpshooter turned private contractor. Strange happenings on Redfall have left Jacob with a mysterious vampiric eye and a spectral raven that's never far from his side. This is... Nope. Remy Da La Rosa, a brilliant combat engineer who has spent her life on the front lines with the help of her robot cohort, Bribin, Right? Yeah, whatever. She's determined to help rescue Red Paul survivors. Oh my God! We'll make it
Wow.
interesting and yeah. Devinder. Hello, Devinder.
They're making this shit. What is that?
Krausley.
Cryptozoologist?
Devinder Krausley, a cryptozoologist and aspiring inventor armed with weapons of his own creation. He's on a mission to prove himself.
Yeah. Now, I will say, people are probably thinking, oh, geez, Todd Howard, please don't screw this up. This is Arcane Studios, is it not?
Yes.
So this is not Bethesda Game Studios, folks. This is going to be something a little different under the Bethesda umbrella. So I can't say for certain, but I'm pretty sure Todd Howard may or may not be involved in this one.
They're gonna be purple gun skins.
Oh, geez. Yep. Okay. Game over. We're done here. No, thanks. Yeah, that really spells stealth to me, running around in purple fucking outfits.
You'll find plenty of weapons as you explore Red Paul. Some will be handcrafted by survivors, pieced together using available materials, and others might be high-grade military equipment. Collect, upgrade, and build up your stash of gear. You never know when you might want to try something new. And oh my God, this girl's epic legendary is a purple pump action bitch from hell.
With a backpack to match. Come on, guys. Really?
Our weapons are an interesting twist on the genre, says production director Ben Horn. We have loadout options players already know and love, like rare shotguns and sniper rifles that are purple.
That's
with randomized weapon traits to make each drop feel like an endless potential of combinations. Wait. So this is Bethesda's take on Borderlands?
I don't know. I mean, judging by that picture up there, I'm thinking I thought Saints Row already had vampires.
Like the vampire hunting weapons, stake launcher, or UV beam that can be used tactically to eliminate vampiric threats.
Ooh. You'll have to use your wits
So
just
this
as much
is
as
good-
your weapons.
This is Bethesda's answer to Borderlands, but with vampires.
Well,
2 chicks, 2 dudes. Yeah, that's what it is.
well, we can't say for certain what they are for sure.
You've even got the hunter right here, right fucking here. You've got the hunter from Borderlands 1. He's got the sniper rifle. He's got the eagle. The bird, the raven, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, the technician type dude off to the right there. So yeah.
Okay, so it's a ripoff of. It's just a ripoff of
generic live
Borderlands.
service. Yeah, you
Wow.
might be right, Happy Dinosaur. You are probably right. Generic live service, but we'll see. We'll see. I know I'm awfully quick to judge these days, but man, when you've been jaded, your entire life or the past several years of going through story after story of all this repetitive letting fans down and all that kind of shit.
Mordecai.
It just sort of happens.
Undead Ramen says Mordecai. I always called him Loki because I like the hunter. So I always called him Loki. I changed his name, but yes, his name was Mordecai.
Well,
Mordecai's the guy in the original Borderlands. Yes.
Yeah.
Bethesda, Happy Dinosaur, Bethesda needs to stay away from live service games. We all saw what happened with Fallout 76. Yeah.
Oh my God. Jeez. Is that even semi-playable these days? Because holy crap, what a disaster that was.
I never played it, so
me either.
I just sat back and laughed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. You yawn, I cough. We're even. See, that's the state of things. It makes me choke on my own rage and it puts Loki to sleep.
God help us.
God help us all.
Oh, we stopped using chocolate coins as official currency as it drove up dry cleaning costs. Yeah, you always leave one in a pocket. And it's like, damn.
The foil does nothing. I remember chocolate coins. Tastiest plastic you'd ever have.
What? Okay, so what do you think
About this whole thing?
about all of it? Yeah, about the
All is
remakes and this.
yeah,
I
I don't know.
mean,
I mean,
Redfall just looks like a
yeah.
scary remake of Borderlands.
Yeah, I mean, Redfall I was intrigued by, but if it's going the complete multiplayer route like it sounds like it is, I'm going to say no. No thanks. I mean, I hope it does well just to give them a little success story. Maybe that'll help spark their creativity for future projects, but who knows? Silent Hill, I don't know. Fuck Konami. Who gives a shit? Resident Evil 4, I really hope that does well, considering the original RE4 was their pinnacle. That was their apex of creativity and atmosphere and all the above. So I hope it does well. And that
Oh my
will,
god.
who knows? But yeah, we'll see. Maybe that can spark them back in the right direction. Dead Space, who the hell knows, man?
I have a feeling you're gonna want to read this.
And what else was out there? How many more Silent Hill games do you think Konami's going to work on? Really?
Woggly-eyed Wendy says, "Your cough
It
should be
doesn't
gone."
matter what she says.
And
what
once the
it says.
antibiotics kick in,
Yeah, I don't need you to tell me, you fucking thing of horror. Anyway,
I just call her a fat bearded
you
bitch.
fat bearded bitch. I don't know.
Dean Krantz says, "I'm not much of a gamer, but nothing gets me into a game more than hot pink and polka dot camo pattern on
Yeah, no
weapons
shit.
and armor.
No
Sign me up. Oh my god, you like totally can't fight the living dead without accessorizing."
You know what? You could in the original Saints Row games, and those were kick ass. And we all saw what happened to that one when we tried to modernize it for today's modern society. That thing, it's probably still fucking broken.
Happy Dinosaur AK says, "The only thing I'm amused by is Dead Space's remake."
Yeah, I mean, I'm very hopeful for that, but I know regardless of how it does, EA won't care. And if I see one microtransaction in there, that's just going to be ridiculous. Like, I know they're already going to have DLC for it and shit like that, but if they start going the cheap route saying, oh, buy these ammo packs or buy these fucking health packs or some shit like that, or hey, pay $40 and download the rest of the maps, you can explore these pieces of the spaceship. Like, I don't know, man. It's just too easy to be jaded this day and age, but I hope they do well. That's the bottom line.
Well, they've changed some things with the weapons and dialogue, and there's some different things in the game from the original. But besides the visuals, I don't think.
I mean,
I don't know. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play Dead Space.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Resident Evil 4. Silent Hill is out. People can enjoy that if they want to. I will not buy shit from Konami. They're fucking greedy little bitches. Empire and Hideo Kojima off of the Metal Gear team was like, I could not understand that until I realized they just don't want to spend money on games.
No.
They want to resell you all the old shit that's already in their catalog. So if anybody out there remembers how horrid the Silent Hill HD packs were, they were absolutely horrid. Sure, they looked better, but the sound was horrible. The game had problems. The dialogue was all different. All it did was piss people off. I'm not going to touch Silent Hill. I'm not going to play this Redfall game. I love Doom. I'm a Doom fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
Doom and Wolfenstein were like my OG FPSs. Those were the original FPSs I played. So I will continue to support Doom games as long as they continue on the path they've been on. I love the last two. I can go back at any point now and just kill, murder, stab, rip and tear until it's done.
Rip and tear, yeah.
So both of those games are badass.
Yeah.
I love those.
They at least got their shit together. They know what fans want. They know what they are going to expect, and they're right to do just that.
I cannot stand what they did to Wolfenstein. Wolfenstein, however you want to pronounce
Oh
it.
God, that was
That first game is awesome. That first
Yeah.
game is absolutely fucking awesome. And then the second game, I was like,
no thanks.
And the one with his kids, they're they're like annoying. They're annoying SJWs, and I just can't fucking handle it.
Yeah, that's brutal.
They're taking selfies in the elevator, and they're like,
it's
like, oh
just bad. Yeah, it was poorly written, sloppily put together. I mean, it's just bad. You don't want to invest time with a character that's just so cringeworthy, and that's bad writing. You can't do that.
Warmick says, I've been playing Doom 3 in VR, and it's quite an experience. So many good games you can play in VR now. So many great games you can play in VR.
Yeah. Is there an old, well, it doesn't have to be old, but is there any horror game you used to really love or anything nowadays that you would like to experience in VR?
I know it's cheesy, but Friday the 13th on Nintendo.
Oh my God.
NES, yeah.
Oh geez. You would like to experience that in VR?
Oh yeah. Like
really?
Like an updated, of course.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, imagine, okay, I want to be Jason though. I want to be Jason Voorhees. How many camp counselors can you bag before the authorities come out and try and take you down? Something.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Who doesn't want to be? Who wouldn't want to be Jason Voorhees for a night?
Yeah,
no consequences, no nothing.
Just be a serial killer for the day.
In a game. In a game. It's just a game.
In a game. It's just a game. That's all it is. Yeah, I could
MDK the whole camp, man.
For sure.
Counselors for the win. But violent video games make for homicidal tendencies. I'm worried about you too.
They do. Yeah, Adega, don't worry. See, we're grown ass men. We can tell the difference between cheap entertainment and what's right and wrong. And if you can't, then don't play games. You're not built to withstand them.
My definition is cramming them in a sleeping bag and then slamming that sleeping bag against a tree till they're compost.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. That one scene. Now, Jason really went all Hank Aaron on that thing. And did they not have to actually cut out how many times he swung that thing? Because they were risking the NC-17 rating.
Yes.
Even though that
wasn't even like if they were hologram girls.
Yeah.
So that was in Jason X. Jason Goes to Space. And he's walking through the camp in a holodeck.
Mm-hmm.
And these two girls run up to him and are like, "Oh my God, do you want to smoke some pot and have premarital sex?" And he just turns his head like, "Oh, you bitches are dead."
Titties. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, whores."
You gotta hit all those check boxes in a Friday the 13th movie. God. Yeah, it's not the same if there's no gratuitous titties or whatever.
I didn't know there was an offline mode.
I wasn't aware either. Yeah, I've never played it.
So, and in a VR experience,
yeah, I could see that. That'd be pretty interesting.
Snortopoops Cuber, my favorite polar bear on YouTube says, "Ooh, humans in sleeping bags. We bears call them soft tacos."
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Yeah, I would say aliens. I
was gonna say Isolation. Did that have a VR port?
No, but I have it. I have the VR. There's a VR patch, and that works really well.
Okay.
The control having you. Okay, so you can look around with your helmet, but you move around with the controller. So you can look around while you're walking around with your helmet, but you still need a controller. That can get kind of, I don't get motion sickness like other people do.
Mm-hmm.
But even that was like pushing my limit of, ooh, was that vertigo? because you can move the way the camera is looking with your controller, but you could be like looking the other way, and it's a weird experience.
Yeah, I could see that being quite disorienting if you're not prepared.
But looking out from under a desk while the alien's running around, and having it like rip you out and impale you with its tail, yeah,
that'll
yeah.
Or could you imagine doing that one mission where you have to crawl through the vents and shit like that? And,
I did that.
Oh,
I did
my
that.
God.
Okay.
So if that don't tighten everybody's sphincter all at once, my God, that's
if anybody hasn't heard this story before we get out of here, I'll tell this really quick. All right. I used to hate Dallas in Alien. I thought he was a pussy. He lied to his crew. I absolutely hated him. When he is down in those vents, I'm like, you're the biggest scaredy cat pussy ever. There's something I did not take into account, and that is having that screeching bitch yelling in your ear. Oh my God, Dallas, run away!
There, it's right on top of you. Oh my God!
When you're in those tunnels and that bitch, and you're in VR, and that bitch starts, oh my God, it's coming to me, because you're relying on them fucking people to tell you where to go.
Yeah.
You're relying on those people to get you out of that maze of tunnels. Oh my God, go left. I mean right. And you're like, oh, you dumb bitch. Yeah. Oh yeah. That is the most I want to rip your head off moment. If I ever get a hold of you, you screeching fucking twat waffle, it will not end well. If I ever get a hold of you.
Yeah.
And I'm sure right now there's someone out there going, oh my God, you're so insensitive, Loki. She's just trying to help you. Not screeching like a fucking Tiberian bat into your ear over the radio. I just want to be like, put Ripley on. Yeah. No, you don't get to talk. Put Ripley on.
Yeah, exactly.
Dallas, you need to go 2 levels up and to the right. Thank you.
How
fucking difficult was that?
Ripley, Ash, geez, anybody else but Screaming Lambert.
But you.
But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Alien Isolation, it is a fantastic experience if you haven't been there already. It's great.
But in a game where you're in control, I have a whole new appreciation for Dallas. Because he had to listen to that screeching harpy.
Yeah, that was rough.
Run away.
Oh. Where? Bitch, I'm in a fucking tunnel. Go up. I can't. There's a tunnel above my head. Yeah.
Zach says, to be fair, she's just a girl.
Ooh, that's going to piss somebody off. Woo. Freaky. Yeah, man. So any Halloween closing thoughts before we pack up shop for the day?
Have a great Halloween, guys. Have a great Halloween. Have some fun. Go out, get some candy, sit and watch a good Halloween movie. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter. And have a great one. Have a great Halloween. Enjoy yourselves.
Hell yeah.
It's the end of October. The year's almost over. Holy shit. It's almost done and we're going into 2023.
Crazy.
Hopefully with the new Senate and House. Yeah, I talk politics. I don't care.
That's all right. We've been there once or twice before. It happens.
So
yeah. You guys take care. Happy Halloween. Boo. Everybody enjoy yourselves. If you're taking your kiddies out trick-or-treating, be safe. Have a great time. Eat junk food with them. Do whatever you got to do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody. Catch you tomorrow morning. Taco Tuesday with Mexican Iron Man.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.